Hard disk drive. Imagine a tiny vinyl record spinning inside your computer at thousands of rotations per minute, with a microscopic needle reading invisible magnetic patterns. That is essentially how a hard disk drive works. HDDs store data by magnetizing tiny sections of a spinning metal platter, and a moving arm reads or writes that data at remarkable speed. They have been the backbone of personal computing for decades, and for good reason. You can get a terabyte of storage for just a few dollars. The catch is that all those moving parts make HDDs slow, fragile, and loud. Drop your laptop the wrong way while it is saving a file, and you might lose everything permanently. They are still widely used today for mass storage, backup drives, and servers where cost matters more than speed. But the world has been quietly moving away from them ever since something faster came along. Solid-state drive. No spinning disks, no moving arms, no noise. The SSD completely reinvented storage by replacing mechanical parts with flash memory chips, the same technology inside your USB drive, but turbocharged. When you press power on a modern laptop and it boots in under 10 seconds, that is an SSD at work. Data is stored electrically in tiny cells, and retrieval happens almost instantly because there is nothing physically moving to find the information. SSDs are faster, lighter, more durable, and completely silent. The trade-off is cost. You pay significantly more per gigabyte compared to an HDD. There is also a lifespan consideration, since each memory cell can only be written so many times before it wears out. For everyday users though, an SSD will outlast most computers long before that becomes a problem, which is why they now come standard in almost every new laptop sold today. NVMe drive. Just when people thought SSDs were the endgame, NVMe showed up and made them look slow. NVMe, which stands for Non-Volatile Memory Express, is an SSD but plugged directly into your motherboard through the PCIe lane instead of going through a slower SATA cable. Think of SATA as a 2-lane road and PCIe as a 12-lane highway. The data travels faster because the pathway is wider and more direct. An average SATA SSD reads data at around 550 megabytes per second. A modern NVMe drive hits over 7,000 megabytes per second. That gap is not subtle. For video editors, game developers, and anyone working with massive files, NVMe is the difference between waiting and not waiting. These drives are small, slim, and slot directly onto the motherboard like a stick of gum. They are now standard in high-performance laptops and gaming PCs worldwide. USB flash drive. Arguably the most democratic piece of storage technology ever invented. Everyone has owned one, lost one, or found a mysterious one at the bottom of a bag with no memory of where it came from. Flash drives use the same NAND flash memory as SSDs, just in a much smaller, slower, and cheaper form. They connect through a USB port and require no power source of their own, which made them revolutionary when they replaced the floppy disk era. You could suddenly carry gigabytes of data in your pocket. Their speeds are modest compared to internal drives, but for transferring documents, presentations, or photos between devices, they remain genuinely useful. Modern flash drives now come in USB-C versions and capacities up to 1 terabyte. The real magic of the flash drive was never speed, it was portability, and 2 decades later, nothing has fully replaced that convenience. SD card? The flash drive of the photography world. SD cards, which stands for Secure Digital, pack storage into a chip barely larger than a thumbnail, making them the default storage medium for cameras, drones, gaming consoles, and Android phones. They work on the same NAND flash principle as SSDs, but are designed for compact, removable use. SD cards come in different speed classes that matter enormously depending on what you are doing. Shooting 4K video requires a card fast enough to write all the data in real time, otherwise your footage drops frames or stops recording entirely. The card itself is passive storage, meaning it holds your data without needing power, which is why photographers trust them to safely store thousands of photos in the field. MicroSD cards, a smaller version of the same technology, power most Android smartphones, and are so tiny they are easy to accidentally swallow. Optical storage. Before streaming existed, this was how the world consumed media. Optical storage includes CDs, DVDs, and Blu-ray discs, all of which store data as microscopic pits and bumps on a reflective surface that a laser reads by detecting how light bounces back. CDs could hold around 700 megabytes, which felt enormous in 1982. DVDs pushed that to 4.7 gigabytes, and Blu-ray reached 100 gigabytes on a dual-layer disc. At their peak, optical discs were everywhere. Software shipped on them, music lived on them, and entire movie collections lined living room shelves. Their weakness is obvious in hindsight. They scratch, degrade over time, and require a physical drive to read. As internet speeds improved, streaming made the format almost irrelevant overnight. Today, optical drives have nearly disappeared from laptops entirely, though archivists and film studios still use Blu-ray for long-term data preservation due to its stability. Cloud storage. The storage you never physically touch. Cloud storage moves your data off local hardware entirely and onto remote servers maintained by companies like Google, Amazon, and Microsoft. When you save a photo to Google Photos or share a file through Dropbox, that data is traveling across the internet to a data center somewhere, possibly thousands of miles away, and sitting on racks of servers in a climate-controlled warehouse. The appeal is obvious. Your storage scales without buying new hardware, your files are accessible from any device anywhere, and if your laptop is stolen or destroyed, your data survives. The trade-offs are equally clear. You need an internet connection. You are trusting a company with your private data, and costs accumulate over time through monthly subscriptions. Cloud storage has not replaced local storage, but has fundamentally changed how people think about where their data lives and who ultimately controls it. RAID storage. When losing data is not an option, RAID is the answer. RAID stands for Redundant Array of Independent Disks, and it is a system that combines multiple physical drives to work as one unit, either for speed, safety, or both. In a RAID 1 setup, every piece of data is simultaneously written to two separate drives. If one drive fails completely, the other has an identical copy ready instantly. Businesses, hospitals, financial institutions, and broadcasters rely on RAID because downtime or data loss can mean catastrophic consequences. Some RAID configurations prioritize speed by splitting data across multiple drives, so they all read and write simultaneously, cutting transfer times dramatically. Others balance both speed and redundancy. RAID is not a backup in the traditional sense, since it protects against drive failure, but not against accidental deletion or ransomware attacks. It is the foundation of enterprise storage infrastructure and runs silently behind most of the digital services people use daily.